Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, we're live. Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you guys are watching my stream, welcome. And today we are back with Apologizes as a Tony Trilogy. Okay, so yeah, keep playing this because yeah, it's getting so much fun, and we are on a roll. We found out something that could be very surprising, very scandalous in the last stream. But who Reifa's mother might be. This is still a speculation, of course. We don't know for sure. There's no solid evidence, but we have good reason to think about it that Queen might not be Princess Reifa's mother. Might not be. Might not. And also, it seems like Apollo is in some kind of trouble since the last time we saw him because apparently the royal guards are after him. Why? I don't know. So let's start. It even said Apollo's narrow escape. So yeah, it's even in the chapter's title. May 18, Kudain Bazaar. Wait, I'm not muted, right? Yeah, I'm not muted. Just checking, just in case. Ha, 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 ha. Those guys sure are persistent. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, they even wore me out, and that doesn't happen very often. Why are they after us anyway? Ah, Apollo, it's the royal guards again. Ah, quick, hide! Hey, where the Horned Head and Spidey Head go? Which part of Athena's hair looks like spider to them anyway? Spidey hair? They're not talking about me, are they? Is that a trick question? Wait, now you're hiding somewhere around here! Apollo, that weird looking bird over there, did it just... Yeah, it did. It's called a white bird, and... You know what? I'll tell you all about it later when we're not being chased by masked men. Come out, wherever you are! Hand over the Founder's Orb if you know what's good for you! They know that we have it, huh? How did they know? It figures they're after the orb. I don't want to know what they'd do to us if we were captured. If they grill us in those obnoxious loud voices, I'd cave after the first hour and confess to whatever they wanted. Truth or no? Athena, please don't. Come out now, you foreign devils! This has gone far enough. You must not keep Her Eminence waiting any longer. We've gotta get out of here. There must be a safe place to hide somewhere. You mean the manhole? Maybe we could hide here. No way, they found us in no time. Stay where you are! They're closing in on us. We gotta find a place to hide. It's not the manhole. Oh, I didn't click on the manhole. Look at that, I'm clicking on this one. Click this one. Look, a manhole. Ah, that's right. Say, son, do you remember my office? Sure. I remember that messy, dimly lit room. The file of Hamas on Amar's assassination is kept there. I think it might help you on this case. Do you remember how to get there? Athena, I know where we can hide. Follow me. Oh, where are we going? Wait, you're not seriously thinking about going down there? It smells like rotten eggs. And all those rats I hear? We've got no choice. I can get us somewhere safe, but this is the only way in. Quick, before it's too late. It's going to get forever to get this stench out of my hair. That what you're worried about? Former Sathmadi law offices. Looks like we lost them. That was close. Dirk's office. How long has it been since I last set foot in here? At least we're safe now, but why the long face, Athena? Why is Athena all huddled over in the corner like that? Ah! Dance? Hey Jay, what the hell are you doing here? And running away? Garden soil gods are after us. Ha ha ha! Once a rebel, always a rebel! Don't worry, the regime doesn't know about this place, so you can relax now. Good, but since when am I part of the rebellion? I don't recall signing up. Apollo! Hey, White is here. Mr. White, what are you doing here? We saw you two go into that manhole. You narrowly escaped the god's notice. It was like watching a pair of ostriches burying their heads in the sand. I guess that was a closer shave than I had thought. Anyway, you're safe and sound now, and that's what really counts. Oh, I also have some evidence for you. Thanks, Mr. Light. Oh, I got the evidence case. So, what is this dubious hovel we found ourselves in anyway? Father, Inga's autopsy report. Blood belongs to Inga. Serious blood stain. Purple hat, glasses, diamond shaped tattoo on the forehead. Why is this picture not clear enough? We don't even see her face. What's the point of this picture anyway? At least show me her face. It's the Defiant Dragon Safe House, also known as the former Sathmadi law offices. I see. Well, though it might just be happenstance. Here I am, a chief prosecutor, hiding out in a rebel base. Please don't report this place to the local police, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Come on, Athena, stop moving over there and help me check this place out. Please tell me there's a shower here. There's a sink in the kitchen, and if you're lucky, maybe even some soap. I'm sorry I even asked. Alright, I can talk to Daz. Some of the law offices. So Daz, you guys are still using this office, I see. Yep, except now is the official HQ of the Defiant Dragons. But as Dirk said, and I quote, we must keep it for the day when Kurai needs lawyers once more. Restoring the legal system to its rightful form through popular uprising. You can tell how much Dirk believes in his cause. Oh, and AJ, Dirk said something else that might interest ya. He said he hopes you'll come back and take over this office someday. To take over? Me? Those were his words. He may have been half joking though. Dirk, guess what I heard from PW? AJ is becoming a lawyer. Yeah, I've been meaning to tell you. Must have been because of you, Dirk. I'm not so sure about that. I imagine he has already forgotten about me. What are you talking about? I bet he can't wait to follow in your footsteps. Ha 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 ha. Nothing would make me happier. Maybe one day he'll return to Kurai and take over this office. It's just a pipe dream though. Dirk really said that? Dirk was never a hands-on kind of dad. But not a day went by that he wasn't thinking of you. That much I'm sure of. Doesn't get more paternal than that. Dirk, and to think I really did spend my days trying to forget you. I'm looking forward to a nice long talk once you're free. Wait, is that it? Can I present something? I cannot move anywhere. Do you know about my dad? What? Do you know something about this? Nope, just felt like shouting is all. Stupid guy. Gemstone? Do you know who this is? The answer is no. Let's just examine the area. Starting from this flower. That's what's with the altar. That's why we pay our respects to the victims of the Defense Culpability Act. The DC Act is a heinous law that puts innocent people to death. A law that's supposed to protect the people sends them to their graves instead. Talk about insane. This picture of the Queen here. There's a scanner looking knife sticking out of the Queen's picture. If anyone saw this, they'd think that the Defiant Dragons were a violent group. Oh, that was actually me trying to kill a fly. I knew that knife at it. I threw that knife at it, but I whiffed, and the thing ended up stuck right between her eyes. You mean this wasn't on purpose? Yeah, sounds like it. What is pictures? Who's the kid? Wait a second, that's you, Apollo. I recognize those horns anywhere. Is that really the only way anybody recognizes me? You were so cute. And who's that fine-looking young man? Are you talking about Dirk? That's Nayuta, back when he used to smile. Wow, his smile is absolutely angelic. Sure brings back memories. That was second the day we all went out fishing. What was Pussycat somebody like when he was younger? He was kinda quiet, but passionate when it came to his convictions. When he finally met Persecutor, he was all fired up to change Kura-in for the better. But now he's nothing more than Garen's lackey. Since our dad has a lot to say, but not Yuta. The fridge, what's in the fridge? I'm surprised to see so many appliances here. There's even a TV. Speaking of which, we gave the people of Kura-in quite a shock. When the Plume Punisher, Warrior of Neo Twilight Realm was the last on TV. You mean that show where actors play the parts of Dirk and Reifa? You hijacked that in the middle of its broadcast, right? Yep. Only what is to its weak is trying to ruin the Defiant Dragon's good name. So we decided to hit him where it hurts. Ha 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 ha. That has been a little shocking, especially for the kids who had waited all week to see it. I mean, the show's main villain was actually hijacking the very show he's in. Yeah, very surprising. What's with these lizards? Ew, is that a newt? Come on, Athena. Can you tell a gecko when you see one? What's the difference? Geckos like to live in houses, while newts prefer to be outside, near water. They're totally different creatures. Well, how do you know this one wasn't caught outside near some water? It could very well be a gecko. No, I'm pretty sure it's a newt. Oh, so then you agree it's a newt, Apollo? Ah, I fell right into a trap. You're both wrong. It's just a plain old lizard. The food, the book. I wonder what's in this file. Oh, it's full of newspaper clippings. Page 1, the arson scene. Oh, it must. It's about the arson 23 years ago. It seems to be a collection of documents and information on Amara's assassination. So this is what Dirk was talking about. We already didn't know most of the stuff here on top. Let's see what else there is. In also an incident involving Amara's private residence. Amara was slipped a sleeping pill and perished in the fire. The letter found at the scene had Dirk's fingerprints on it. Oh. That's why he is the suspect. Tell him. Naked aja deh. Wow, where did he get all this? Anything important here? Page 20. Apollo's roving musician father got caught up in this. Got caught up in this incident and lost his life? He was stung in the head by the culprit. What? The victim's passport and any pictures of him were burned up in the fire. Without knowing his real name, no divination seance could be performed. What? He died there? Are you kidding me, huh? Yeah, it only says died in Kura-in. He died in the fire? Apollo's roving musician father got caught up in this incident and lost his life. What? This is about your father, Apollo? Looks like it. But I was never told much more than what's written here. Really? How come? Dirk always skated around the subject. Maybe he thought I was still too young. Plus, I always thought of Dirk as my dad, so I never really brought it up. Oh, I see. Still, I feel kind of sorry for your real dad. My real dad. I was never really interested in learning about him. Have you ever thought about who's your real mom, Apollo, huh? But after seeing his picture, I can't help but feel a little curious. I wonder if Dad could tell me anything about him. Mara's assassination file added to the court record. Apollo, this file looks like it might be useful, but there are so many pages, I can't tell what's important. We need someone to help organize all of this, and I think I know just the person to ask. This is Dirk's old law book. Look, there's a mark on the cover. It looks like it was branded with a hot iron. That mark. The same one is the same one as that book over there. Yeah, I think it was done in protest against the Defense Culpability Act. There's an entry on the DC Act right here. See? Those who support criminals will be deemed just as guilty. Oh, so this is the infamous anti-lawyer law you guys are always talking about. You got this book again as evidence. We can. Oh, this is where we came from, huh? Wait. Don't tell me you have to go back through the manhole to get out of here. The only reason this safe house is so safe is because the front door's been boarded up. Fine, the Nazis have to live here till the revolution begins. What if I told you rats come out at night? Then we just have to start the revolution before sundown. I bet the revolution never thought we got a new ally this way. What's with the sofa? Some Armadillo offices. That's the sign Dirk used to display out front. Hey, Dads. I heard the office used to do quite a bit of business. That it did. Dirk was a famous lawyer with countless courtroom victories after all. He was the dauntless dragon who turned trials upside down, snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. His fame as a lawyer spread far and wide across Khurain in back in the day. I hope the day comes when he can proudly display the sign again. Oh, we're talking about the sign. Dirk's jacket. You should try it on, Apollo. It might actually suit you. Really? There's also a spare iPad here. Why not try that on too? sorry. Just picturing you and all that. It's just too funny. Ow, my pride. Hey, something up here. What's with all the spider webs, Dads? Don't you ever clean the place? Not the webs. So we have what you call a symbiotic relationship. The cats and bugs that get in here, and I don't clean them up. You know, that actually makes a lot of sense. That's why you have a big one over here too. And that's all, I guess. File containing a ton of info. The arson incident involving Amara's rifle residents. Slippery Imperial perished in the fire. Page 20. We don't know what's happening between page 2 and page 18. Colin the Zealand lost his life. Nayuta. Wasn't Nayuta once part of the Defiant Dragons? Yep, UT was a rising star in the resistance. UT, that's a too cute a name for the bell. He vowed to fight for the cause through the legal system. So he became a persecutor and gave Inga and Garan the smackdown they deserve. But now he's, yeah, a puppet of the Garan regime. Not only that, but now he's gonna prosecute his own dad. It doesn't add up. I wonder what happened to him. Me too, but if I had to guess, I'd say Garan has some serious leverage over him. Leverage? Like what? Wish I knew. But it seemed like Dirk knows. I tried to press him about it, but he wouldn't say. Come to think of it, Dirk did say Nayuta is suffering. Yes, he knows the rightful state of Kunoin's legal system. But something forced him to bend to Garen's will, and it's tearing him apart. If that's the case, I bet Nayuta doesn't really want to go through with Dirk's persecution. Well, come on, I can show something. That's about this file. Can you help me figure out which pages are the most relevant? Yep, sure can. I got the whole thing memorized. See this page? It's definitely worth a look. Page 34, there's still more. It's not only 20. It's not only 20 pages. As the son of the terrorist Dirk, Nayuta was expelled from the royal family. The idea that the sins of the father are visited upon his children is deeply rooted in the minds of the Kunoi's people. What the hell is that? Oh, that's right. Prosecutor San Mahdi was part of the royal family, wasn't he? Yep, he was. Yep, but he was expelled after that whole thing with Dirk happened. He must have gone through hell once he entered the legal world, though. Because of the sins of the father are visited upon his children thing. Yep, in the eyes of the people, Dirk is not only a traitor to his kingdom, but also the terrorist who assassinated the previous queen. So, as his son, Yeti no doubt got the cold shoulder at every turn. That must have been really hard on him. Yeah, the ties between father and son aren't something you could break, even if you tried. No matter where he went, he was probably level the son of a criminal. What's that sound, cat? Come back. But despite it all, he made a name for himself through blood, sweat, and tears. I mean, just look at him now. He's a star prosecutor working cases around the globe. He's become a hero, the pride and joy of Kurain. Now that's the Nate I know. Super smart and never willing to give in. He must have studied and fought like his life depended on it to get to where he is today. Okay, updated. Can we update it again? Huh? I spare from the royal family. The sins of the father are visited upon his children. It's not a cultural thing, huh? Do you know something about this? The mark of the dragon. That's the symbol of our group, the Defiant Dragons. Doug had the same mark tattooed on the palm of his hand, right? Yep, and I've got one too. Really? Where? On my heart! Okay, that's convenient. I thought it's tattooed somewhere on your body. Oh, you mean metaphorically. Like you die at any time for the cause or something like that. You got that right. Dead or alive, I'll always be a defiant dragon. There's something about this? No. Wait, what about this? No, he doesn't know anything about this picture. Or this. I just keep getting the same reaction. Wait, what should I do? We've already searched here, so we've searched everywhere we can. We cannot move somewhere, we cannot talk, that means I have to present him something. It's not my dad. Not this, right? It's done. Can it be updated one more time, right? No. Bloodstain. No, it doesn't know anything about it. Wow, I thought he can say something about the Founder's Orb. What else should I give him, huh? What else should I show him? Show the photo of my father to dads. Wait, I thought I did that. I thought I did this, huh? Oh, maybe because I showed it to him before I explore, before I search this area, huh? Dad, I wanted to ask you about this picture. That's the picture of your pops that Dirk found. And he had a heck of a time taking it down. He said he searched all over for it. Why? Why would he go through all that trouble? Dad, please tell us everything you know about Apollo's dad. My father? Do you know what my biological father was like? Doug once told me about it. He was a modern minstrel, walking the world and making music in his travels. This file also has some information on your real dad. It says he died in the blaze at Queen Amala's residence 23 years ago. How did he get into the Queen Amala's residence? Huh? How? He's just a tourist. How did he get inside the royalty's residence? That's right. Dirk had invited him over. Dirk's the kind of guy who can become friends with just about anyone. And it seems your pops was like that too, AJ. They hit it off at the bar. And the next thing you know, Dirk asked him over to play some tunes. And then the place went up in flames. Yeah, Dirk has just stepped out for a sec when the fire broke out. Apollo, you were there too, but you were still just a baby. I was there. I remember hearing about that when I was little. Yeah, it was a crying shame. Your pops just happened to take you along that day. So you were there with him when the fire broke out. But Dirk risked his life to save you. It's like Dirk's done nothing but save me all my life. All the pop's stuff got burned up, including anything that could have helped us identify him. All we know about him at first was his stage name, Cheng-Li Justice, or something like that. Cheng-Li Justice? Dirk did everything he could just to dig up what little we know now. What about my mother? Do you know anything about her? Finally, he's asking about his mother. All we know is she was traveling with your pops. But that day, she was off doing something on her own. So then, she probably didn't even know my father had been with Dirk, huh? But she must have been desperate to find you and your father once you got missing. Yeah, about that. She found him. No doubt, but the Queen's assassination threw the kingdom into chaos. The police were so overwhelmed, they were probably hardly of any help to her. We searched and searched till our legs gave out too, but we never found her. And with your father's stuff all burned up, we had zero leads, not even a photo. Ramiroa, where are you? So that's how I became an orphan. Yeah, who knows? Maybe your mom read about the details of the fire in the newspaper. And maybe she figured you died along with your pops. Wow, I had no idea you've been through all that, Apollo. That's tragic. So then you believe me? You believe in my son's innocence? Who said that? What? Believe? Your poor son, in prison for a crime he didn't commit. Let's petition the government for his relief and a declaration of innocence. Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm forever in your debt. Who's that? And then Mrs. Inmee. Hard at work, I see. Yes, I have my own battle that I must wage. After all, there are many who suffer under the Defense Culpability Act. Mrs. Inmee, please don't forget about our case too. I won't. I will look into it as soon as I'm able. That's what's Mrs. Inmate doing here. She's lending an ear to all those suffering under the regime's wrongful accusations. A lady whose husband's been imprisoned, parents whose son's been falsely charged. She's helping all those types of people. So she's trying to help the revolution along in her own special way. Yep, and thanks to her, more and more folks are coming over to our side. All the people who have been unhappy with the regime have been waiting for just this chance. And they're starting to speak out in support of us. And the people are responding. And the grassroots movement is growing. Yeah, revolution is on revolution is happening. The extreme of revolution may finally come true. What should we do about the Founders Orb? We'll probably run into the royal guards again the moment we leave this place. Well, we can't stay here forever, so we'll have to stay. We have to think of something. I've got it. Why don't you hold on to it, Dads? It should be safe here, right? You can count on me. I'll get back to you in time for tomorrow's trial at the Hall of Justice. What now, Apollo? Well, we've got a handle on what happened 23 years ago. Maybe we should pay Dirk a visit. There's something I want to show him. I'll join you. I want to talk to him before tomorrow's trial. Maybe I should wait here then. We'll attract undue attention if we go in too large of a group. Okay, now we can move. Oh my god, there's so many places. Imagine there are 2 pages of places. That's never happened before. The Dungeon Center. Hello, son. Came to see your old man again. Hope you're not bored over here, eh, old man? Huh? Mm. Do you have the upgrading tools? Keep your back with me. About this book. What? Dragon tattoo where? I feel not, don't. No, I was gonna shot that. Dragon tattoo on your rear end. Do you know about this? No, he doesn't. European tourists happen by watching your father. Wait, is that all? There's gotta be something else I could do. It's so good, so good. So that pink butterfly, huh? What's with this? Oh, what's that? Where did you find it? Oh yes, we didn't want stairs. You found it? Listen to Doug, but I got to remain in the car. Uh, how's it in there, huh? Same with this blood. Alright. Who else could be used against you, huh? I mean, your son is already with the regime. Your wife is dead. Or they might have no idea. Minister was in close proximity is someone you really care about. The new lady in your ah, it's not that, huh? That'll be the next week. The next week. What do you mean? The next week guest. He's lying about it. Doug, if you really know somebody new, he's lying about it. He literally met a new woman, and he's keeping it a secret from us. Oh my God, Doug, I hate to do this, but we're gonna find out who's your new woman. Who's your woman, Doug? Is the movement of his finger enough to be called? No, the animation moves again. When he said the love of my life, the finger moves like that. But when he said Amara, it stops. It still stops now. Now the animation moves again. Is him uneasy, Duck? Wait, don't tell me you're ashamed because she's much younger than you. I guess that's not it. That's not it. See, not that. She's much younger than you. Don't think it's his hand. But if not, wait, we can see his hand over here. Move. Do something, left hand. Left hand doesn't move. Again, most of his bodies were covered. Could it be his ear? Is his ear moving now? It's not his right hand. After all, it's totally visible. Usually the one that becomes the tail is something not really visible. Come on, dog, tell me who's your new woman. Is it your eyebrow, huh? Is your eyebrow moving? I see nothing strange. Nothing twitches. Can't be his hair, right? No, I don't think it moves. What's this? It's just me or there's something. Hmm? The spot of his body moves just now. Huh? His hand moves a little. Duh, you can't fool me. You tensed up when you said, but she's gone now. Something to press up against your jacket. How did you do that? So that's it. You're hiding a woman's photo up your sleeve. Who's your new woman? You don't have to get secrets like that from me, Dirk. You're an eligible bachelor now, but you'll introduce her to me at some point, right? Apollo can't wait to meet his new mom. I kept telling you, there's no other woman. Fine, then let's see it. What are you hiding up your sleeve? It says this. Satisfied? Huh? But that's the pendant we found in Amada's tomb. See? I wasn't trying to hide anything. Then why did he tense up? Doug, let me take a look at that. Ah! Hey, what's this button for? Whoa! Did it open? Holy shit, is that a woman? Wait, so this isn't... So this is Queen Amada? So that was Nayuta. So, okay, so this Queen Amada and Nayuta. I was thinking this is Leifa. Okay, my bad. It's a picture of Dirk and some lady. And she's really young looking too. Well, Dirk is really young too. Mon Dieu, are you into younger women, Dirk? Dirk, you old dog, you. You got yourself a younger lover. I would love to see his dad. Will you stop with this nonsense? This is Amara before she died. If you look closer, you'll see that I was younger too. Hey, you're right. That's no fun. Wait a second. Have we seen this woman before? Now that you mention it, this woman. It's this woman. So that was Queen Amara. The woman in the pendant is also the one in this photo. Apollo, where did you get this? From the safe in Inga's room. Apollo, if this is Queen Amara, it had to have been taken at least 23 years ago. How old is Nayuta? He's 25. 25? The baby doesn't look like it's 2 years old, okay? The baby looks like he was only, oh maybe she, the baby looks like only several months old. That can't be a 2-year baby. A baby, 1-year-old baby is already, could already stand. 2 years old could already running from, I don't know, whatever he wants to run from. 23 years ago. Was it taken 25 years ago? And that would make more sense. But that's just not possible. Why? Yeah, I just noticed the same thing. The book is there. There's no way this is taken 25 years ago. The book is here. Take a look at the law book. It has the mark of the Defiant Dragons branded on it. But that mark didn't exist until after you started your revolutionary activities, Dirk. Wait, so when was this taken? This is becoming stranger. So this photo must have been taken after Karan came into power. Huh? And that didn't happen until after Amara was assassinated. Wait, hang on, I'm getting confused. Huh? She should die in the fire. Unless that was a lie. God. So then, how could Amara even be in this photo? Don't tell me she survived the fire. Huh? Wait a second. That would mean that Amara is still alive? Ah! She was still alive? Are you kidding me? Looks like you found me out, son. Wait, so it's actually true? Queen Amara was still alive? Why was she in hiding like 25 years? Or 23 years, I'm sorry. Dirk! What do you mean Amara's still alive? I thought she had been assassinated. So did I. Huh? But it seems that she made it out alive, only to be held captive by the Karan regime. Whoa. Why would they do that? When I fled from the law and went underground 23 years ago, I heard some shocking news from a Defiant Dragon spy. There were rumors of Queen Amara being sighted in the palace. And those rumors turned out to be true? Yes, I snuck into the palace to see for myself. She was confined within the grounds, but otherwise, she was as fit as a fiddle. How did she survive? Huh? This is getting confusing. How did she survive the fire that took her own residence? So then, the sarcophagus in the tomb, it's empty? Yes, that entire tomb is one big charade. Garan had it built to stage Amara's death. Oh my god, that tomb was empty. That means someone could have hidden on it. Someone could hide on it, in it. I'm sorry, my English is wrong. Someone could hide inside the sarcophagus, wait for the right time, and kill Inga. Oh my god. So we're not going to be cursed by her vengeful spirit? That's a relief. She was being held under virtual house arrest. So I freed her, and we made a run for it. Oh, you freed her? This photo was taken back then. Look at how they're both grinning from ear to ear. There's a fingerprint on the metal pot. I guess Dirk must have left it by accident. Oh yeah, there is. Oh, Mr. Samadi, I wanna hear all about how you ran away with Queen Amara. You love it, don't you, Athena? Updated pink butterfly. Stay with the victim's blood. On the run with Amara. I'm surprised Amara agreed to run away with you. Wait, where is she now? I thought she's still in the palace grounds, but she managed to run away with you. But you still want to do the revolution thing, so the question is, where is Amara now? I mean, Garan must have told her that you tried to kill her. I tried to convince her that I wasn't the one who set the blaze. And she believed you? She said, and I quote, I shall accompany you so I may ascertain the truth myself. Ha, she's always a tough one to read. I bet she was thrilled when you come to her rescue, Mr. Samadi. To be set free by your beloved is like something out of a fairy tale. Yeah, well, there was no happily ever after once Garan's people caught up with us. They took Amara away to who knows where. I snuck back into the palace and searched high and low for her, but to no avail. They probably moved her to some remote mountain prison or the like. Dirk, does Nayuta know about this? He knows she's his true mother. I told him as much. Wait, is that why Nayuta is following Garan's orders? Most likely. So then, do you think that deep down he doesn't really want to prosecute you? Well, he's not one to show his feelings. And lately, I have no idea what he's thinking. Apollo, we need to kill the Queen of Amara when we have the chance. Do you think we'll have the chance, huh? I was wondering about something. The little baby the lady's holding, yeah, who's that baby? Is that Prosecutor Samadi? Not necessarily. It could just as well be me. After all, we are only 1 year apart. I don't know. I mean, the kid in the picture is too cute to be you. Athena, please. Let's settle this by asking Dirk himself. I'll have to show the picture again. Dirk, about the cute little kid in this photo. Is that me? Huh? What are you talking about? See, I told you it was Prosecutors on Monday. Hmm. Oh, I see. Well, either way, it's not you, son. So then, who is it? If it's not Yuta, it was taken when he was about a year old, right? And that would mean you ran away with Amara around 22 or 23 years ago? Huh? You're pretty good with numbers, son. Impressive. Huh? What kind of answer is that? A photo showing Doug and Amara's life on the run about 23 years ago. Before you go, son, there's something else I need to tell you. Something important. What is it, Doug? And have you seen you act so serious before? So what's this something important you have to tell me? Listen, son, even if you manage to prove me innocent tomorrow, I I don't have long to live. What do you mean? Huh? What are you talking about? What I mean is, I can already hear the Twilight Realm calling my name. There is no escaping death now that it has set its sights on me. What? Is this another one of your jokes? I wish it was. You can't fool me, Dirk. Huh? That's strange. Why isn't my bracelet reacting? Are you sick? It's something like that. So you're not joking? I'm afraid not, son. Sorry. Isn't there a cure? Or at least some sort of treatment? Unfortunately not. Not for what I've got. If you need some kind of surgery, I'll work hard until I can pay for it. So, please. It's too late. There's nothing more to be done now. But you always say a dragon never yields. So why are you giving up now? Apollo, I'm sorry. I really am. I don't understand. Why is this happening, Dirk? Why? Listen, Apollo. I've got a favor to ask of you. Will you keep quiet about this? I don't want my fellow dragons to find out. And they'll lose all hope if they knew I was dying. Would you do that for me? Of course. Why is this happening now? Just when I was finally starting to feel like you really are mine. I thought that this time would finally, but now damn it. Why? Apollo. Listen, son, I don't have much longer to live, but I'll never let them execute me. Not before I finish what I need to do. I know, Dirk. There's no way I'm going to let them prove you guilty. Before he goes, I'm going to turn back time by righting the wrongs that have been done. I'm going to restore Dirk's freedom and return a real smile to Nayuta's face. I'm going to win this case. I just have to. Son, I have one more big secret. What? There's something else you've been hiding from me? I'm afraid I can't tell you what it is. What? I'd be betraying a certain someone if I did. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Forgive me. You just have to find out for yourself. That's the only way. I don't understand, Dirk. Apollo, in court tomorrow, you may find yourself faced with a truth that is difficult to accept. But I know you, and I know you can handle the truth, no matter what it turns out to be. What's even more shocking after knowing that Amara is still alive and you're dying? What's even more shocking, huh? I know that because I believe in you. You're my son after all. Dirk, what is he talking about? Wait, he's not going to reveal that he actually is the killer, is he? Looks like we've run out of things to discuss. Apollo, are you okay? I'm fine. What is that? What's going on out there? Sounds like the party's getting started without me. Huh? It's coming from the temple. Let's go, Apollo, and take a look. The revolution has started. May 18, Temple. Something big's gonna happen. Whoa! What is all this? Oh!
我々に共感してくれた一般市民たちである。
Believe.
全員取り寄せろ。
Oh. Oh my God. The revolution is starting. The rebel is rebelling. Stop pulling my hair. Looks like Dad and Mrs. Idmi are leading the charge. You unenlightened fools. Do you honestly think this will change anything? Yote, why do you keep serving that witch, Karan? Ah, it's... Hey, Nayuta. You again? What's going on here? It would appear that the insurgents are fanning the flames of rebellion. But I never thought it would grow so large. However, they will all be under arrest shortly. Reinforcements are almost here. They'll be arrested just for protesting. They are aiding and abetting a criminal by seeking his release. Her Eminence Queen Garan has ordered they be arrested and judged en masse. But when you once a member of the Defiant Dragons too, how can you go along with this? I am simply following the orders that Her Eminence has handed down. No, it can't be as simple as that. Listen, Nayuta, there's something I want to talk to you about. Hey, you're not getting away this time. We need to talk. I see there's no reasoning with you. Very well then, speak. You can talk. Yeah, well, yeah, there's a riot going on behind you right now, but let's forget about that and we're gonna talk here. We're gonna have a chat. Nayuta, do you really have to serve as a prosecutor on Dirk's case? I mean, prosecuting your own flesh and blood, it's just not right. Again, with this drivel, your ethical standards are not the be-all and all of the world around you. I'm not getting into another debate with him. Nayuta, do you know that Dirk is sick? What? He apparently doesn't have that much longer to live. If found guilty, he probably wouldn't even make it until his execution day. What are you talking about? Knowing this, are you still prepared to send an already dying man to his grave? Well, enough with the Zen monk act, Nayuta. Tell me how you really feel. Mr. Justice, each person is born with a role to fulfill, and I must fulfill mine. Well, I'm not convinced that taking Dirk to trial is part of your lot in life. As for why you've been at Garen's every beck and call, I think I might have the answer. Mother, Nayuta, you know the truth about your mother, don't you? About how the former queen is still alive and being held somewhere? So Dirk told you, did he? Yes, it's true. My mother was spirited away to some remote corner of this kingdom to keep her safe from harm. Safe from harm? But Dirk said the Garen regime is holding her captive. No, they are keeping her safe. So you don't know where Amara is being held. I only know that it is some secluded highway where visitors are not allowed. Sounds like a prison to me. I've heard she leads a simple life, akin to that of monastic disciples. You mean like only eating this little amount of food, like the prison head giving her, huh? Sure sounds like she's being held captive to me. Listen, Nayuta, aren't you really doing the queen's bidding? Because she's holding Amara captive? And this whole thing was Dirk. You know you didn't really kill Inga, don't you? Dirk doesn't have much longer to live, so I want to help him however I can. This time, it's our turn. It's our turn to help Dirk however we can. What you speak of is futile. Let it go and move on. The guilty verdict, the hopelessness. You must resign yourself to it all. Clinging to false hope will only serve to magnify your future despair. So let it go and move on. Now, Utah, are you really going to just roll over on this? I have no more time for idle chatter. I must prepare for tomorrow's trial. Now, if you'll excuse me. Apollo, I sense a whirlpool of emotions coming from within Prosecutor Sahmadi just now. Anger, shock, bewilderment, and an icy sorrow, as deep and dark as an abyss. Yeah, I picked up on that too. Looks like Dirk really won't be the only one who will need my help tomorrow. I think it's about time to pay Queen Garan another visit and ask her about her sister Amara. Oh, we're really gonna meet the Queen now? Hang on, I need to go to the bathroom a bit. Okay, I'm back. Go. can move and go to the audience chamber just like that. Huh? Why is it empty? Karen's Palace Audience Chamber. Hmm? The royal guard isn't around. That is Atta. Atta! Hui! You cannot continue to deceive people like that! Who's that? Reifa, justice is much more than simply speaking the truth. Is that Princess Reifa and Queen Garan over there? You deceive me too, mother. How can I ever believe a word you say again? You nincompoop! She calls her mother nincompoop. Your benevolence. I couldn't help but overhear. You impudent! She smacked Phoenix and then ran away. Are you okay, Mr. Wright? I can't believe she actually punched you. Yeah, I'm used to it by now. What is the matter with the princess? It sounded like she was arguing with her mother. Maybe it has something to do with this picture. Reifa said she had to ask her mother about some secret or another as soon as she saw it. That means Reifa knew that her mother was keeping Princess. Is Amara a queen? Wait, a princess? She's not a queen anymore. Probably a princess. But now she knows that Amara is alive somewhere, huh? So then, does that mean that Princess Reifa knows what really happened? That Amara wasn't assassinated and still very much alive? It would seem so, and she doesn't seem to be taking Karen's lies very well. But that's no surprise, considering how much Reifa refers to her mother. That would definitely cause a great deal of anguish and sadness. Eavesdropping, are we? How very rude. Huh? You there? Are you not Dirk's son? Nice to meet you, Your Eminence. We're actually here to speak with you, if you could spare a moment. We just asked a queen, literally asked a queen, if she could spare a moment. Am I alive? Alright, straight to the point, here we go. Your Eminence, Dirk told me about Amara. About how she is still alive, that is. We know not of what you speak. After Dirk learned Amara was still alive, he rescued her and they ran off together. But she was captured and remains captive in a secret location to this day. As for Nayuta doing your bidding, it's only because Amara's life is in your hands. Ha ha ha! What an active imagination you have! Even the royal guards are laughing. A lawyer and a comedian. Where did they come from? Anyway, if she's going to play dumb, I'll just have to jog her memory with some evidence. Where is it? Your Eminence, I ask that you take a look at this photo. Why, that's... It's a photo of Amara. And here you can see a law book bearing the mark of the Defiant Dragons. I believe you know what that means. Very well. Royal Guard, stand down. Yes, Your Eminence. Your wish is our command. It seems there is no need to perpetuate this charade any longer. We shall speak of all we know. Was alive! Now is an exclamation mark. So then, you admit that Amara is still alive. Yes, she is under our protection in a safe location. I think you mean being held prisoner. And where is she being kept? Ha ha ha. Now why would we tell the son of a traitor that? Guess she has a point there. Now heed our warning, horned devil. It would not be wise to inform the people that Amara yet lives. It will only serve to plunge public order into chaos. I have no intention of doing that. Besides, there are real terrorists out there who might try to kill her. Good. Now, there was something we have been meaning to ask you. Do you know what has become of the Founder's Orb? Why is it so important to you? I mean, it was in a safe location in your country and then your husband steal it, send it to a different country and then you want it back. I mean, you're already the queen. We knew that Inga wanted to rule the kingdom, wanted to usurp you. That's why he needed it. But why do you need it? You don't need the orb. You're the queen. The Founder's orb went missing after Dirk took it into the tomb. As his son, we thought you might know something of his current whereabouts. I knew it. I suppose I should thank you for that free running tour of Kurayan. That was the royal guard's own doing. That's right, lady. But now you're definitely not getting the orb ever. Why do you want the orb so badly anyway? Because it would be most dangerous in the wrong hands. It must be recovered. Is the legend true? Can the orb really impart spiritual power? Are you worried that someone could overthrow you with it? The Holy Mother's power is without equal. Should Her Holiness once again return to our world, she could conceivably bestow great power upon the one who unlocked the orb's secret. I guess it makes sense, considering spirit channeling is a fact of life here. So we ask you, horned devil, did you receive the Founder's orb from Dirk? Does it look like I did? So you like to play games, do you? Royal Guard! Yes, your eminence! Says this devil and his belongings. What? At once, your eminence! Don't move! You're only making this harder on yourself! Hey, cut it out! Apollo, don't strip here! Stop resisting! Just send me to a strip size already! They're stripping Apollo right then and there. No, wait! Hey, cut it out! Rest in pieces, my poor tattered dignity. There's no sign of the Founder's Orb, Your Eminence. So, you have hidden it somewhere. Oh, it's a good thing we hid it in the hideout. No matter. We shall recover it one way or another once you are found guilty of abetting the accused. Doug was right. She really is bent on getting the orb. Mother! Looks like the princess is back. I took a stroll to try to calm myself, but I still find this situation unacceptable. The search, you mean? The people must be informed about Queen Amara. Rebellion by the princess herself. Oh my god. So she does know about that. Reifa, you do not yet possess a clear grasp of how a government and its people interact. There will always be secrets that must be kept from the ignorant masses. You have little faith in our people, Mother. But it is the royal priestess' duty to always speak the truth. And as such, I cannot remain silent. I will not. The truth, you say? Your mind has been poisoned by the barbed one. It was an honor and a pleasure, Your Eminence. We must speak with our child. It is a mother's duty to discipline her child after all. Now, if you would excuse us. Discipline? Coming from her, I don't like the sound of that at all. Well, Apollo, let's head back to the safe house for now. Good idea. We need to go over what we found and collect our thoughts. Wait, what's gonna happen to Reifa? Are we not gonna see her again, no? Even in the trial tomorrow? From somebody's office. This is probably the most complete list of locations in this game. In any case. May 18. A lot happened in one day. Is it really still not evening yet? No. Ah, you're back. Thank you for holding down the fort, Chief Prosecutor Ashworth. Sorry it took so long. Hope you weren't too bored. I watched the Plume Punisher, warrior of Near Twilight Realm, while you were gone. my verdict is it's an outrage, especially its theme song. Even worse, the people here believe it's an original. I'm not. What? Everyone here believes in the original Kurani show. Moving along to things that actually matter. We've gathered about all the information and evidence we can concerning this case. I think it's time we go over everything we've learned so far. Inga's murder, the Oath trial, Maya's abduction, and the murder of the mastermind behind it all, Justice Minister Inga. It's a lot to consider. Think you have all the facts straight in your head? We still don't know who killed him. Yep, I've got it covered, Mr. Wright. Are you sure, huh? Because even though we got a lot of information, a lot of evidences, a lot of these are about what happened in the past. Why is it in the incense burner? Someone's blood stain was in here. I'll be your guide. I once thought Nina was Reifa's real mom, but apparently that was wrong. But where could Nina be, huh? We don't know where she is. Maya is still unconscious. Let's see if I can find some investigator she always wanted to. It's the truth about what really went down that's going to be the problem. Yeah, it's like the more we learn about this case, the less we understand. I agree. There's a deep darkness enveloping this case. I'm almost afraid of what we will find once we lift that black veil. So the most possible explanation is the Queen orders someone she trusts to kill Mr. Inga, took the orb, and then blamed the death on Dirk. That's the most reasonable thing, the most reasonable explanation of what's happening here. The problem is we don't have any evidence for it. Suffice to say, the real killer is certainly waiting underneath. The real killer, huh? Now that's the million-dollar question. Who killed Inga and why? Think, Apollo. Who would you say had a motive to commit this crime? I, for one, am drawing a complete blank. I want to know how the killer slipped into the tomb, killed Inga, and slipped back out. That's a really good question, huh? The killer probably got in there early, even before Minister Inga got in there. Hide in the catacomb, kill Inga, back to hiding. Like, how is this? Masuda's blood stain. And then after the situation calmed down, the killer just went out of hiding and just goes somewhere else we don't know, without ever being seen. That's a bona fide local mystery right there. Well, we've collected plenty of evidence and statements. I just hope the rest comes out in court. It'll be a thinner title than usual, that's for sure. This guy has one big flaw in the ointment. In order to prove Dirk completely innocent, we also have to exonerate him of the crime committed 23 years ago. Amaya's supposed assassination. Right, we know Amaya's still alive, but Dirk is to be charged with plotting to kill her. He couldn't discover the truth, even after 2 decades of investigating. So our biggest hurdle is going to be the complete lack of evidence. The fire made sure of that. Mr. Wright, have you ever won a case without any evidence? No, that's one thing I've never done before. Even Phoenix cannot do something like that. A trial unprecedented even in the decorated annals of the Wright Anything Agency. Still, I can't help but wonder, was there really no evidence left behind? Oh, and we can't forget about the Defense Culpability Act. Those who would support criminals would be deemed just as guilty. In short, if Dirk is found guilty and is sentenced to death, we'll likely join him in a very public execution. Yeah, promising, huh? Beat the charges or die? What kind of crazy upside down legal system is this anyway? Don't worry, I can have someone as young as you to raise your life, Athena. So tomorrow, it'll just be me and Apollo on the courtroom floor. But you can support us by watching from the gallery. Oh yeah, it's Phoenix and Apollo time, baby. What? No. I wanna help. I'm part of the agency too, after all. Sorry, but this is a direct order from your boss. Plus, there's Prosecutor Blackkill to think of. He said he'd use me for sword practice if I put you in harm's way. Oh my god, he said that. Simon. Well, at least promise me this, you two. Promise me you'll make it back alive. Oh, have you ever done a trial with your life on the line? Ha ha ha. Make it back alive, huh? What's with that face, Apollo? You'll never inspire confidence in your client like that. And you'll play right into the prosecution's hands. Remember, the worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. You're right. Even when it seems hopeless, or when there is not a shred of evidence to be found, we can never let it show on our faces, right? But will I actually be able to do that tomorrow? When push comes to shove, will I be able to force my biggest smile? To be continued. Second progress. Trial. This is a good place to end the stream. So yeah, can end the stream right here. Continue tomorrow. Whew. Is there someone I can raid? That's true. What's this? She's playing just. Oh, it's still the old. Maybe the first game in the trilogy. It's still
I'm pretty
2D.
sure he's done something else. It's not gonna be good either way for this guy.
I don't think Wesley Stickler's a killer, but he's not innocent either. His visual silence doesn't
Wesley's
add much.
case.